What's up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a very funny video. Um, if anyone is not aware of the whole IRS getting ready to, come into your homes armed and ready to, vet you and check all your papers and making sure you don't have any extra money because, hey, why would you be allowed to have any extra money that you might be saving for a rainy day or, an emergency situation? I mean, the government needs that money so they can send it to Ukraine. They need it so they can go and do other stuff, right? So, you already know what this video is going to be about. This is the IRS training video. So, before we get into it, check out all of my stuff. Check out Ninja Nick 0069 for PayPal. All my channel donations go to there. It goes towards my shooting videos, getting some ammo, new guns, new games, gaming setup, stuff like that. And then check out my YouTube, Ninja Nick, or Tactical Gaming 90. Check out my Rumble at Tactical Gaming 90. Now, this is going to be interesting and very funny because 80 plus thousand with the 80 million they wanted in funds so they can train these people. This is gonna be great. Watch this. Ooh, that is like super bright. Hang on. Right, calibrated. Calibrated is a little bit better. Like out of shape. That don't fit. I have not watched this, by the way. So. Failed. Didn't even check to see if there's anyone on the other side of that section. Dead. Did they freeze or did they say police? IRS agents. You don't have the power to be coming into people's homes, and if you were to come in like that, like just straight out come in like that, you're gonna get shot. FYI, coming into someone's home, whether it's nighttime, bad idea. Daytime, bad idea. Don't go into people's homes. Like, that's their sanctuary. That's their domicile. Especially if they have a place where it's a stand your ground law, castle doctrine, anything like that. Bad idea to be training people like this. Now, look at his hands. It's all grainy. This is a horrible video. Put your hands up. Horrible. Put your hands up. Where's that hands up? Put your hands up and stop moving. Where are you looking? Yeah, you look at you guys at the wrong place. Look, crash the thumb placement horrible. That lady's horrible. What the heck's going on with that guy? That lady all the way back there. Shitty paying attention. IRS special agent. IRS special agent. You're a fucking penny pusher.
Can we take your weapon, please?
No.
Do you have any other weapons on you?
No. Look at her hand placement. Like, her hand placement's bad. So, here. Okay. Here's my gun. Right? So, safe, clear, nothing in there, right? Safety on. So, her hand placement, right, isn't like how it's supposed to be. So, you don't put your finger here if you're not ready to, do anything stupid. So, finger's always here, right? Now, her thumbs on the opposite side are like this. Like, look, her one finger, right there, and then her thumb. That is horrible hand placement. If she were to shoot, she is literally going to cut the crap out of her thumb. And then Because of it, she's going to get scared and then drop her gun. And then at that point in time, she's disarmed and someone can easily take the gun or tackle her. So, bad thumb placement. Most of them are. And then at the same time, look at this one. What is that? What? I think before you teach them to do any kind of tactics, you might want to show them the proper way of holding a gun. Okay? So I'm gonna go around my camera so y'all can see this. Okay? So I'm right-handed. Okay? So I'm right-handed. This thumb, this is my support hand. Goes over, clasps here. Other thumb, helping support hand. Right? This helps mitigate recoil. But this crap? This person literally has their hand on the back of the gun like this. That's a good way, if you shoot, to break your thumb. Bad idea. Like, my 10-year-old has better hand placement than this. What the freak? And then you see this lady, you see that, and at the same time they're like, oh hey, can we take your gun? My ass would have said no. Continue. Nope, nope, nope. See, that one's not too bad. Bad choice. and oh, look, hang on, wait. Gotta go back real quick. Watch this. While she's doing this, she legit lets go of his hands. Look, see? Just so she can get the cuffs. Nope. See, it's called a thumb lock. So if you have their hands behind their back, you're supposed to wrap your fingers around their thumbs. Both thumbs. Wrap it around. So that they don't go nowhere. I was taught that in asset protection so that if we are having to handcuff someone who refuses to calm down or anything else, we are to hold their thumbs as securely as possible so they don't go nowhere so that we can cuff them. Two thumbs, one finger, cuff with the other hand. She already failed because she let go of both hands. She could have held on to one wrist, cuffed him, grabbed the other wrist, cuffed that one. But no. You're under arrest for conspiracy? So they're going to arrest people for conspiracy now, huh? That's kind of funny. Don't move. So, hang on. Her arms are 100% straight. You don't want to do that. That's not good. You want to be relaxed when it comes to holding your gun. So you don't want to be like this, elbows out. You want to like be semi relaxed. You want them at a little bit of an angle. That way, when it goes, it's like this, not. So, bad idea. And these are the people they want to go into your homes to audit you. Funny. Why? The last person they really needed to audit was Al Capone, the notorious gangster of Chicago. See, that guy did a little bit better. You know, hey, he at least had someone support the dude so that he wouldn't go anywhere. But, my God! That was horrible. That was horrible. Now, we're going to watch another one. This one is done by Heavy Duty Country. This is going to be funny. I haven't watched it yet. I'm hoping he does the same thing I did because these people are poorly trained and they're going to get themselves and innocent people killed. Which is why, if you're an IRS agent, don't go to people's houses at all. And if someone comes to your home claiming to be ATF or IRS, call the cops and tell them, hey, I got some weird armed people outside my home. I'm armed. I'm not letting them in. So just an FYI, you might want to send some units. Because that's a no bueno. But here comes Alaska Military Youth Academy.
So it may be pretty soon that you may be getting a knock on your door. Hello, sir. You had one of those digital transactions for $20. So
Yep.
put your hands up.
See, look at his arms. Do you see his arms? Alright, go back.
Knock on your door. Hello, sir. You had one of those digital transactions for $20. So put your hands up.
Proper.
That may be all of our lives. The IRS now, or at least a few years ago when the inspector generals were looking at it, had 4,600 different guns and 5 million rounds of ammunition.
Why would they need that?
For Biden and the Democrats. So there are heavily armed guys, but how
Why?
dangerous are they? Dangerous to themselves as well as everybody else.
Yes.
The Inspector General reports find out when they pull the trigger, the IRS, half the time it's a mistake. I know, I read.
Yeah, the dude had his thumb on the back of the freaking thing.
People have been wounded, stuff has been destroyed, but they won't tell you who got hurt or what got hurt because it would
Isn't that illegal?
bad or look bad.
Isn't that illegal?
Before we get started today,
Aren't they supposed to actually, write down and, maintain all forms of proper paperwork to make sure that, when accidents happen, people are held accountable? Oh, wait. That's right. They only do that to average, everyday citizens. They put them in fear. So if you work for the IRS, FBI, CIA, NSA, all of those alphabetical peoples, you can do whatever you want. You're totally fine. It's okay. Until you come to the wrong house and you fuck around and find out. You know what I mean?
Next up, we got purple. Let's see who we get. Wow.
I play Raid. Raid's pretty fun. I mean, I can't do it on my phone because my phone is old. And I mean old. My computer, though, I play it on there every so often. It's pretty fun. And you don't actually have to really do very much. You can put it on auto attack and shit. It's kind of fun. You can sit there and watch it.
Your in-game player ID and then head over to apehunt.plarium.com. From now to May 15th, enter your player ID and then
Raid Shadow Legends.
To embark on
Hey, if Raid wants to, donate to my channel, go for it. NinjaNick0069 at PayPal.
Description or scan my QR code on the screen to get insane bonuses. We're talking an epic champion Drake and
Epic!
like
Epic Drake.
Refills, skill tome, and
But yeah, this is gonna get good. This is gonna get good. That first one was hilarious, right? Now, that first one was like 5 years ago.
Excuse me. I've had some allergies the past couple of days here in
Same.
Texas that have just blown my socks off. I don't know what's going on. I feel
Alaska, same thing.
Absolute death. But that doesn't
Damn it.
stop us here.
Sun's coming through. Now it's making everything super bright again.
We've got another federal agency called the IRS. Do you like them?
No.
You don't. And none of us really should, because what's their job?
Take your money.
Their job is to essentially take money from the American citizen and give it to
Illegal.
the government who doesn't do anything. Now look, I'm all good for paying somebody to do a job. If there's some stuff in our government that needs to be ran, I'm all good for letting them do that.
Yep.
But ultimately, when you ask, what does the government do for you? If your list of things gets smaller and smaller and smaller, you would think that your payment to that gets
Smaller and smaller and smaller. I haven't watched this video yet. I agree with him on that one.
It's the same thing as an employee.
Yeah.
If your employee does less valuable work, you don't pay him as much. But
Actually, in a restaurant or, grocery store or, anything in general when it comes to work, if you have an employee and they're not working or doing anything, what do? You first discipline them. You say, hey, whatever you're doing, knock it off, or, hey, fix it. Or you fire them, right? There's no hey, knock that off, okay, it's okay. No, it's knock it off and then fired, right? Or, depending on the boss, you're fired.
About the IRS. Well, turns out the whole thing about them hiring 87,000 armed IRS agents wasn't a joke.
No, it wasn't.
They're actually implementing it now. Let's take a look.
Be prepared to protect him or herself or others from physical attacks at any time and without warning. And they must
this was on their website.
Force, up to and including the use of deadly force. The agents will be part of the IRS's Criminal Investigation Division, now looking to fill roles at nearly 250 locations throughout the country.
So this is completely idiotic.
So
What are you gonna do? You gonna hunt?
so they're going to be going after gang members, cartel members, or are they going to be going to average everyday people's homes who are like, oh hey, this person made like $200 more than they did last year, right? Considering now, the IRS made a new tax form for anyone who makes like $600 like a month or something like that. There's a new tax form for that. The IRS and the United States government is hurting for your money so badly because they sent so much of it over to Ukraine and allowed so much money to be made by Russia and China because oh hey, all of our oil, all of our gas and everything else is pretty much over in Russia. Most of all of our food and electronic devices and shit like that, China, instead of it being made here at home where we'd have more jobs, a better economy and everything else. No. But most corporations here in America have job sites, majority of them overseas because they get better tax breaks. Weird, huh?
Down some grandma for not claiming like her pottery set that she sold on her taxes. You're gonna hold her at gunpoint or arrest her or whatever. I think
Exactly.
the question is what is different now than 5 or 10 years ago? If you really want something done, go after all the people in the banks from 2008. But no,
Yeah.
the banks run the world, so of course you.
Did anyone
give them all
forget that
money
Obama
and
literally
said,
bailed out the
"Give
banks?
it another try."
Where'd that money come from? Right? Why is it the government will gladly bail out the banks that go bankrupt for giving away money that they should not have been given, right? But they won't bail out the American people. They won't say, here's like 20, 30,000. We're sorry for screwing you over. This money is for you to, use to make sure that you can get through the next few years, right? No, they'll sit there and bail out the banks for multi-millions of dollars and shit because they gave out bad loans that they knew would not be able to be paid back, but then put people in debt. That's why the federal banking system needs to go.
You'll do better this time, while the American taxpayer just bailed them all out.
With at least one in every
Yep.
state. So
The American taxpayer has to bail out the government. Why? Fuck that.
You may not be able to be armed. Democrats want to take away your guns.
But yeah, they want to have their IRS agents armed.
Maria, it's just absolutely wild, and it makes you wonder where the priorities are. I was on your show a couple of months ago doing a story in Los Angeles where they're removing police officers from the streets and having folks
Look at that.
An unarmed response.
Look at that.
One sec. Claire say, just so the IRS knows, okay, this is not.
Hang on. I'm sorry. That's just horrible. It's all like calibrated. Okay, here we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. But yeah, look, see, proper finger discipline. Fingers not on the trigger. You're all good. This lady in the back, though. This lady in the back, you can literally see her finger on the trigger, and she's pointing at this dude. That's bad. This chick back here, right here, her finger's on the trigger. Her gun's pointing at his back. Who's she covering?
A good grip at all. I mean, just so we're being realistic here, the woman in the back has nails about half as long as the barrel of her
Yeah.
gun. She's got a super low purchase on the gun, which we all know causes malfunctions because it's just going to be flinging up on her.
Yep.
She's too
Especially if you're using a
And the gun in
Glock.
front isn't much better. And you know what? Their training really makes sense because it has been documented that IRS agents have accidentally discharged guns more often than they have intentionally fired them. Yes, you heard that correctly. Allow me to read.
That's actually there.
The Inspector General found that special agents not properly trained in the use of firearms could endanger the public. Oh, no shit.
Really?
According
Didn't know
to
that.
the documentation provided by all 26 CI field offices, there were a total of 8 firearm discharges classified as intentional use of force incidents and 11 discharges classified as accidental. So long story short, they used their gun 9 times to, I don't know, they got into a gunfight with someone who, once again, got a PayPal transaction that they didn't claim. Oh, wow. And then while
Yep.
they were, I don't know,
Yep.
sitting in their office
Which, hey,
playing with their
want to donate to the channel?
whatever,
PayPal,
9/11
NinjaNick0069 at Gmail.
discharges. Now, this kind of makes sense because let's take a look at one of their training videos.
This is the one I showed at the beginning of it.
Why does this woman have like a fupa deal with police like on the side over here? What is? Okay, never mind. We'll just continue here.
That one's in a wheelchair.
Did anyone see that? Look,
I
I'm
did.
100% being serious when I say that disabled people should be given a chance to do any job out there.
I agree.
But there are certain jobs where you just can't do it, right? Like a guy in a wheelchair doing a tactical job if the guy runs. So what are we doing? I feel like
I think he's going to be the designated caller.
should be fired over that. But, you know, I'm just a
Affirmative action. That's what that was. I'm not going to lie. That's what that was. That's affirmative action. But that's not the only other one. Did you see the big heavyset overweight guy?
taxpayer. Who am I to talk?
This one right here? Look at him. He big. Now, this goes with some sheriff offices too. Y'all need some weight requirements. You should be allowing motherfuckers that big. Now, this is my issue. I already had the... Well, watch. Even if that was a window. So normally, when it comes to, like, entering a domicile or entering a building, you wouldn't have a big-ass fucking window like that. But watch what happens when the person first comes into the room. Right? Doesn't look off to his side. And if you've ever done any kind of tactical training, one of the very first things you do, as soon as you come in to a room, you turn to the most recent side. He can also see there's a wall right here. Why did he not look over here? Ugh! Watch. Did it announce themselves? So, okay. I'm going to rewind. If you didn't catch that, okay? Wait for it. Knock. Never identified yourself. Didn't look to the side. You're a home invader. Legally allowed to shoot you in the face. This is who they're training to enter your home. Come on!
Oh, yeah.
Police, federal agent.
So what we can take...
So now police are federal agents? What? Huh? That's like a security guard going, police, security guard. What? Are you kidding me?
From this already is that they are not going to wait for you to open the door. They are being trained to knock and enter forcefully. Now, why the hell would they
Keep your doors locked
for IRS stuff? We'll get to that one sec, but if you just look at this really quick. This guy goes through the door and his gun is not all the way up, ready to go. He's still bringing it up.
Yeah.
Which means that if there was someone on the other side of the door ready to go, well, I think everybody understands what happens after that. But let's finish the rest of this real quick.
Arms straight. His are bent. His is not bad. Not bad when it comes to bending the arms.
I mean, I don't even know how to comment on how bad the training is here. But I think the real
Watch my video. Watch the beginning of this heavy duty. I'm telling you.
Are they looking to do?
So,
Are they
heavy
looking
duty
to
country.
see
Check 'em out.
ATF agents and be like, oh yeah, we're here to audit you. Also, what kind of guns do you have? I mean, it's not the most outrageous possibility, so I'm really interested to see what exactly they're training for. I mean, we're paying for it, so why don't y'all tell us?
Right? Exactly. See, I had to play the very first one. Now, see, that video that, like, he played and that I played, right? The one I played in the beginning of this, and then when I watched his and then he played it, that's from 5 years ago. 5 years. I've seen people who play airsoft with better tactical training than that. And they want to pay those dudes buku bucks to come into your home. They're not going to go into gang members' homes. No, 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 no. They're not going to go into people who are obviously clearly making illegal money. No, they're going to go after you and me. That's who they're going to go after. They don't give a shit about going after people who are making exuberant amount of money illegally through drugs or guns or anything else. No, they're going to go after you and me and everything else just because you got an extra $20 or you got a PayPal donation or you got whatever, right? Because you got any kind of source of income, the government wants it. We need to get rid of the IRS. We need to get rid of the federal government. We need to get rid of several things that are ruining this country because all it is me, mine, give me money, 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 money. And then they use your money for whatever they want. They don't sit there and ask you. That's like literally you like let's say you have a husband or a wife, right? And y'all are like saving up money, and then all of a sudden that spouse of yours decided to spend it all on stupid shit, right? Like they decided to spend it on like some kind of thing and it didn't work. Or, they bought something for themselves or whatever, right? Mainly something for themselves. Like let's say they spent like $30,000 on like a down payment for a car that's like fits one person or some shit. You're gonna be very upset. Rightfully so, because like that was partly your money. Well, they're using our tax dollars to pay these people to get trained, and they are not trained properly at all. So, like, share, subscribe, check out Heavy Duty Country. Dude rocks. I love his videos. He holds no punches like at all. So check him out. Check out all my stuff. Check out NinjaNick0069 at gmail.com for PayPal donations and all that kind of stuff. All that's gonna go towards the channel, and I mean all of them, all three. All three of them are NinjaNick0069 at twitch.tv. That's for all my gaming stuff. Tactical Gaming 90 Rumble, and then youtube.com/Tactical Gaming 90. So that's all my stuff. It's all plugged. There you go. Like, share, subscribe. Check this dude out. Literally, Heavy Duty Country. Dude rocks. He has several channels. So, hopefully y'all have a good one. Later.